Hello and welcome to Prompt 15. Today we are looking at making a collage with an art scrap. So I am working on a set of 50 collages that I can create on a 3x5 index card. I invite you to collage along with me. You can download the list of these 50 prompts in the description box below. And then you can decide what you would like to do, if you want to do them in a postcard size or something small like a 3x5 index card like I'm doing, whatever you would like to do. I have a set of examples that I use to show you, to give you some ideas. In this picture, I have an art scrap down here, which is something that my children made, or one of my children made when they were small. In addition to the art scrap, I have a block of postage stamps, I have a map behind, some washi tape, a piece of form, an illustration, and then the prompt itself. So looking through my box of scraps, I found this. I don't know if I had at some point done one of these spirograph pieces on something random. I think I would guess this looks like a piece of envelope, but because it has the crease here. But anyway, it's not even a good, it's not even a complete spirograph. It's kind of messed up, but I love that it's interesting. It looks like, you know, something that you would normally throw away. The reason why I think I kept it is because it's colorful and I don't even know why I kept it, but this is something like this is what I'm hoping to put in a collage, this kind of art scrap. So now that I have this, I want to find papers that would go along with it. And the easiest thing to do, the most straightforward thing to do, is to kind of pay attention to these colors here. So I have something like a sky blue, this light purple, and then pink, and also a dark blue. So I would be looking for papers like that. Actually, this purple might do, so I might hold on to that. And what else do I have? Maybe blue. Maybe some text. I really love this illustration of somebody's living room and this really cool TV. I might use that. This pink is good. Maybe I could use pink. And maybe blue. Yep, maybe blue. And maybe this purple as well. Who knows? Okay, so I've got a stack of papers. Now let's see what I can do. Funny enough, this is almost the same as this. And it's the same thickness. I wonder if I can use this. And what's interesting about it, it has that purple already on it. Yeah, I think I would. I think I'd like to. So let me see if I could cut this down. So the size on this, the 3x5 is just slightly smaller, but if I line this corner up, I can see that this is a little bit too close, and I don't think I want to cut it quite that close, maybe up just a little bit. So I think I will trim this first, this corner, and then once I have the correct cutting here, then I will precisely measure 3x5 and get the measurement that way. Good. Okay, so now I've got a 3x5 card. Awesome. So let me see what I have here. These are my pieces. What can I make work on this card? Well, right away I like this pink. Let's see if I can do something with this. Okay. There is this. Now this is too big, so I'm going to just tear it in half to begin with and tear that off. Perhaps a little bit more. Okay. What else could I do? I think this is not going to work. It's just too big. I love the idea of this TV and having these almost like I don't know, airwaves or something come off of them, but it's just not, the color scheme is not working correctly and it's too big. So I don't want to cut this down. It's such a cool illustration. I could use it somewhere else on a bigger collage. So I'm gonna say no to that one. Okay, so what about this? I like for the idea of the postcard, you know, to keep that integrity of the postcard. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I could try. So in that case, I would need something that would fit over here. Possibly a portion of this, something like that. Not sure. And then this. I think I need another illustration. I need some kind of illustration. Now I have this book, Transistors. This is 1960s, I think. 1971. So there's some really cool illustrations in here. I like this one. I need something small, right? Something that's not going to take up a whole lot of space, but is kind of interesting. And I also like that it's on white paper. Let's see, maybe I can take one of these out. Okay. So let's see, this little one here. I'm gonna try this one. Am I trying too hard? Am I trying to keep this? Maybe I should just cover it up. Try. I kind of like this kind of mid-century 60s, 70s vibe to it. This is quite modern. This was a receipt from, I don't know. I don't even know. My husband brought it back from his travels at some point, so I'm not sure what it's for, but I kind of like this, you know, modern look, or more modern anyway than the usual vintage collage that I do. So that's what I have so far. What if I just do some kind of wacky mid-century space stamp and see what I can find? So you all know that I have this box. This was, you know, for tea. And in it, I sort my postage stamps in a bunch of colors. But I have a second one. And in this second one, I sort by topic. Look at that. And so I have one whole section for transportation and space. So I bet you I can find something good in here. Let's see. So I don't want well, this is like a 1960s car. Wrong color. Train, nope. We want space. Ooh, look at these space stamps. Oh my gosh, look at this. Purple and pink. Doesn't that just fit perfectly with this? Wow. I think I've got a winner here. The only problem is that it's huge. I was hoping that it would be a little bit smaller. I could always tear it, but we'll see. So this is fabulous. I love this stamp. Okay, let me see what else we've got. By the way, you probably can tell that I'm quite a stamp nerd. You too could be a stamp nerd if you join your local stamp club. Here's another good one with the pink and the purple and the blue. Oh my gosh, that is really nice. Really nice. So yes, join your local stamp club and then you will have access to all kinds of amazing stamps. I don't care for the yellow. And ooh, here's another interesting one. Look at that. Right. Okay. So that's it for the space stamps and transportation stamps. This one also works. It's just not that interesting. Viking mission to Mars. Nope, not that interesting. So I'll put those back. Let's see what I can do here. Oh, I really love this one, but it might be too big. This one, this is a Russian Soviet stamp. This is really unusual. The shape of it is just so unique. So I really like this. This Czechoslovakia stamp, this is also interesting. I wonder if I could do something like that. Right? I mean, that fits perfectly. That really, this is exactly what I had in mind as far as the size-wise. I really love that. This one, let me see. It's not the same. The black just stands out too much. I really like the blue in the background of this one, so I think I'm going to go with that. And that's pretty much it. This is my whole collage. Now I just need to decide if I want to rubber stamp in the background. And I might. Since I have this vehicle, this rocket out in space, what if I do some kind of something like stars or, you know, something in the background? Let me see what I have. So I have this kind of space noise and then I have space dust. Which one should I use? These are just kind of dots almost. This might be nice. I think this is going to be a little bit too distracting and I don't want to draw attention away from the spirograph piece. This might compete too much with this. So I think this is the better option. So what color would I choose is the next question. And I think I would go with a blue. Let me check what colored blues I have. I could also go with gray. I have this nautical blue. I have a purple, this elderberry. I could do that too. Let me stamp in a couple of places and see what it looks like. Okay, there's the blue. And the purple is very dark. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's much darker. I think I should go with the blue. The blue is kind of a blue-gray, and I like that it's kind of that neutral color. Okay, so going to push this aside. All these pieces need to come off, but let me look at the placing one more time. This piece is pretty much right down the middle. Right down the middle, so that's good to know. It looks like this piece goes down first, and there's a little bit of a border at the edge there, like maybe 1/4 of an inch. So that comes first, then this goes, and then this is the last one down here. So that's pretty straightforward. I don't need to put any pencil marks or anything like that, but I could. If I really wanted to be sure, I could take my pencil and I could very lightly mark where is the corner of that and mark where is the corner of this one. I don't think it's necessary, but just in case, I have it there. Okay, so now I definitely want this background. All right, there we go. All right, so first goes this paper here. Now I can see that I have a pencil mark right here, and this is where I had it before, but I think I want to move it up just a little bit. Or maybe I'm going to pull it down a little bit more. Oh. Okay. That is everything. Now, do I want to add any rubber stamping on top of this? Perhaps I do. I see that I have this round shape, so I would like to add something else round somewhere else. I don't know if I would do a postmark on here. Let me see what my options are for something round. Okay, so here are all my round things and also my swiggle lines. I think this is too big and this is too busy, so I will say no to that. This one, I could do this one. That's fine. I could do a single, or I have these circles. I'm just a little bit afraid with these dots that they're going to lose their impact because there's already a whole bunch of dots on the outside. You know what though? I do have one other option, and those are my round circle with the numbers. This one. Let me try this one. What I like about this one is that I can do it off the page because this is not a full circle itself. I could almost complete this one also. I want to put it up here. There. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I can also add this one. Maybe I'll add this just in blue. Okay. And that is going to be the end of that. And now the last thing I need to do is to create my divider. All right, so what is next on the list? What is our next prompt? The next one is transportation. Ooh, I have a whole bunch of things that I could use for that. Have a look through your things, and I hope that you will join me for transportation next week. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you the next time.